Wow, it's pretty rough under here. I wanted to go to this island out there, but look how much rougher it is on the other side of this little causeway. So I don't think we're gonna go to that island today. It's way smoother over on the north side. All right, I'm gonna turn around right here. Getting pushed back this way. You can see the water is much calmer right here. This little strip of land right here is really blocking the wind. I think I'm gonna try, I don't know if it'll be possible. It's pretty windy out today, but I was thinking about going around that same island that I went on last time, which is right out there. So I'm gonna, oh, there's some dolphins playing right in front of us. Probably can't see it on the GoPro, but yeah, I just saw two of them jumping out of the water. Oh, there they are again. Wow, so cool. So I'm out here on the river in Titusville, Florida once again. This is my second video. This time I got myself a wind cover for the GoPro, so hopefully my audio will be way better than last time. Don't know what's gonna happen when we get up to these dolphins. A whole bunch of people are watching them, I see. Wow, they're out there playing. So cool. I'm gonna turn the boat to them. I'm sure you probably can't see them. They're probably, I don't know, 50 feet. Whoop, there's one right there, real close to the boat. 25 feet. They're all over the place right now. Wow, there's one right beside us. Holy moly. It must be right under me right now. Hope it doesn't knock me over. Wow, there it is. 15, 20 feet in front of the boat. Hope it doesn't knock me over. Okay, I better just keep going. Mind my own business. Very cool though. Here's some pretty big swells. So, a few people commented on my last video, and I think most people liked the video. First of all, thank you for watching. But one person particularly gave me some good feedback. He said I need a skirt, which will cover all this, so if a big wave comes up, it won't get into the boat. Same person, I think, recommended getting a pump, which I don't have yet, but I will, to get any water that gets in out. And he said I had the oars upside down, but I don't know about that. I tried doing it the other way and it didn't feel so good, so I'm doing them this way now. That's not right? Let me know in the comments. Staying a bit far from the fisher people there because I don't want to get hung up in one of their lines. Whoa, pretty choppy, getting choppy out here. Whoa, those swells are getting big. I don't know, maybe I won't be crossing over today. It might be even rougher than it was the other time. Yeah, it's too rough today. I think we'll just hang a left around this buoy here. Want to keep it safe today, and maybe go check out some of these boats. Looks like different boats from last time I was here. So people like to park their boats here and then take little boats onto land, so they don't have to pay for the marina fee if they just park out here. One thing I did differently this trip compared to last one is I got gloves. Actually, I didn't get these gloves. These are my cycling gloves. I just wanted to try and see if they'll work, because I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but my hands were almost getting blisters after that about 1 hour paddling day. So thought I'd try this out, and so far it actually feels pretty good. One of them got totally wet when I was getting on the boat, but the other one is dry, so we'll see how they perform. Whoa, that was a rather big swell. Maybe I should put my camera down and focus on staying upright, huh? All right, so we're gonna try to go out that way, maybe out that way. I want to go between some of these boats and just see them, and then I'll take a left back towards the land and then paddle back up to where I started. My family is out there taking a walk at the park, so I don't want to be too long. A beautiful day today though, Father's Day. It was really hot earlier, unbearably hot outside as it is in Florida this time of year, but now it is nice. It is, I don't know what time it is, around 7 o'clock probably. The sun is still pretty high, but it's behind those clouds there, so it's not too hot. In the future, I'll be a little more brave probably with these, I don't know what they call it, open water paddle days or whatever you call it. Rides. I want to say rides like it's a bike, but don't know what the right terminology is. But for now, I don't have the pump, I don't have a sponge, I don't have anything. So, and I don't even have a way to get back on the boat if I do tip it. So until I get that equipment and get a little more familiar with that stuff, I better play it safe as I can. So that's what we're doing. That's why we're not trying to cross across the channel like we did last time. I don't know if I really want the skirt though. I understand it seems like a good idea, obviously, but it just seems like a bunch of stuff I gotta, you know, put on here and deal with. I would rather not have all that. The pump doesn't seem like a big deal. I could probably like put some mounts under here or something, just have it mounted, you know. The pump seems like a nice thing, not a big deal. I was thinking about a sponge though, because that would be even more kind of like passive and easy to deal with, but obviously not be able to get as much water out. I don't know, what do you think? I don't even know if people use sponges, or is that just my idea? I think my grandpa did that back when we used his, like, you know, regular John boat to get water, a little bit of water out. So is that a thing with kayaking, or is that just my own dumb idea? Yeah, sponge versus pump. Sponge would be easy. I mean, just throw it in. Could put it up there. I don't know, what do they call that, the front storage, front bulkhead, something like that? No, it's not a bulkhead. I think that's like a sealed off section. But anyway, rambling. That would be a good idea to get. And I think the what do they call it, self-rescue flotation you put on the end of your oar would be good. It seems like kind of a faff to have to do that when you've tipped over, so you gotta like go find your thing. Oh, there's two paddlers out there. I'm facing them right now. Probably can't see them because the wide angle. I'm gonna head over to them, say hello maybe. But anyway, yeah, the self-rescue thing seems a little bit kind of like a mess, but you know, I guess if I were to fall off here and I needed to get back on and that's the only way, then you got to do what you got to do. I don't know if it was the same person or not, but they said also I'm paddling like too much with my, whoa, it's gotten super wavy right here. I'm gonna keep focusing on this direction more. They said that I'm paddling too much with my arms and not enough with my core, so I'm gonna try to work on that. I'm not sure how though, how you do that exactly. I feel a little bit like intimidated by meeting these fellow kayakers because I'm such a noob and I'm probably like under equipped. Whatever. They don't even have a life vest on, so what do they know, right? Hey guys. Doing good. How's it going?
Going good. How are you?
Pretty good.
You gonna pull us in?
Where you going? You going back to land?
Yeah, we're going back.
All right. It's a bit rough out here, huh?
Hey, coming back's a little harder.
Yeah, I'm just gonna circle around here and then go back that way.
From the island, you're going with the stream.
Yeah, yeah. All right, have a good one. Well, they seemed like nice folks. I don't know if I should have cut between them like that. I didn't really mean to, but they kind of came up fast, and I don't know. You know, the waves are kind of pushing me, and that's just where we went. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about that. They seemed way less prepared than me. They didn't even appear to have a life vest. There's some of these, what do they call these? Hobie cats? Is that the right word? And they have the double, I don't know. I don't have words. I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I just got a bunch of water all over my leg. Just splashed in. See that? I need to control the direction of the boat. That's the thing. If I have the boat turned to the waves like that, it's gonna get full of water. It's turned perpendicular to the waves. I need the waves to hit the back, so the back kind of breaks it instead of it falling right over me. Lagoon 380. Okay, I don't know if anybody's on there. It looks really rough. The hull, is that the right word? It's full of barnacles. I don't even know if that thing's floating. I think it might be on the ground because it's not moving with the water, you know? Check it out. I'll try to show you what I mean. Whoa, it's really hard to go this direction. See, like the people who own this boat, I don't think they're here right now. They're probably on shore. But look how much barnacles and stuff this thing has. What's up with that? I guess it's expensive or difficult to clean them. See all those barnacles and stuff? Wow. You would think that would really slow the boat down, right? I wonder how common that is. I'm getting pushed back very quickly by the wind. They have an American flag up there, really torn up. Whoa, I feel like it's a little bit dangerous actually getting my phone out and recording because one of these bigger waves like screw me up. There's some folks on a power boat. Before I seriously get screwed up. Some of these waves are big, look at this. Well, some of them are from the power boat right there. Now this one looks a little cleaner. I'm gonna go around. What do I do? The water's getting super choppy because here comes the power boat waves. They're coming right at me. I want to turn towards them somewhat. There we go. Here they come. Whoa, whoa. No big deal, we got it. Okay, that was probably the worst of it. Now I'm gonna kind of, there's a channel there, I guess, where that boat's going in to the marina. So I'm gonna go that way too. Cut across this big open void here. Wow, these waves are pretty gnarly, some of them. At least I know I'm not the only one out here on a little kayak. When I look out to the left, those waves are pretty intimidating. So much so I don't really want to stop and show you with the camera. They're kind of like rolling, you know what I mean? They have this like rolling look to them. Kind of scary. Oof, splashed water splashing at me. There's another power boat. Let me turn you to them so you can see them a bit. Smaller one going slow. I don't think it'll make too much waves. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, bunch of water just splashed in on me. Left leg, totally soaked. It's just very choppy right here. Headed towards that green buoy. Whoa, more waves crashing in. Trying to make my way kind of quickly to the shore. I believe once I reach there, it'll calm down a little bit. Oh, now the boat waves are intersecting with the normal ocean waves, and it's kind of making a big mess right here. I like this. I like this kind of like open water paddling though. It's just cool. You know, it's not so relaxing as like a quiet, peaceful lake, but it's kind of fun. I'm not trying to ride right in the channel in case any other boats, whoa, come along. Big swells right there. Oh, there's a boat right on my right. Very close. Let me move away from him a little bit. How you doing? Yeah, doing good. Thank you. Yeah. Nice guys just checking on me. Just kind of turning the boat towards them so you can see who it is. Just a single guy in a relatively small boat, engine boat, 250 horsepower, pretty big engine. I don't really know what the sizes are. I'm not good at telling that. If I were to guess, maybe it's a 18 foot, but I'm really not good at guessing that. Whoa, a bunch of water just splashed in. Okay. It's slightly calming down now that we're getting closer to the shore. It's still a little rough. I think he said it's choppy as hell out here. I think that's what he said. All right. Ooh, arms are getting tired. Got to use that full body like that guy said. I kind of get what he means, but like I can use my stomach kind of to go against my arms, you know? Whoa. Oh, I see my other two kayaker friends out on my left. I'm not even going to bother pointing the camera because they're really, really far. They're near where I started, I guess, over by that restaurant where the people were fishing, or bar, restaurant bar. They're right over there. It's amazing how far you can get on a kayak relatively quick. Channel marker 6 right here. There's the marina right in there. You know, we're gonna go ahead and paddle in there just to show you what it looks like. I've been in there once before. I'm still really new to kayaking, as you might be able to tell. It's probably my 5th or 6th time out on this kayak. Maybe 5th, probably 5th time, I don't know exactly. But I'm definitely new. You can tell my oar still has its sticker on it. Definitely gotten calmer now. Now I'm not so nervous. I feel, you know, it's still a little bit choppy, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get tipped over or nothing for sure. There's a nice pelican landed on that. I don't know what the difference between that one is, like the green one versus the orange ones. That one's a green one that says number 5. Oh, there he goes. But now it's calm enough, I feel comfortable turning the camera towards me. Get some of that water off of there, it splashed on. My hat keeps flipping up. I want to get something also to hold my oar. And let me ask you this, let me ask you veterans, here goes my hat again, a question. Maybe I should cinch this up a little, there we go. That way if my hat tries to fly off, it will hook on my face. Okay, so here's my question. I seen that somebody got at the hardware store these like grippers And they were like, well, that's way cheaper than the ones you buy. Okay, so they look good, and they look like they'll hold on to this good. I was thinking to put one on this side, one on this side, and then I can just go like that, you know, easy. But then I saw most people are doing it like that, like where you attach it like that. So what's the right move? What's the best to do? It seems to me like this would be good, but it seems like this is the more popular way to orientate it. So let me know in the comments what you think. All right, let's keep on heading back to shore. Another question, my foot position, it has my knees bent, as you can see. They're pretty bent. But if I go to the next one, they're like, I'm on my toes. Should I go with the bent? I guess the bent, but that feels like a little cramped. Maybe I could put like something on, like I don't know, some wood, epoxy some wood down at the next ones. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to live with it being like a little bit. I mean, it's typical. I'm always between size. I'm 5'7", and so like on biking, I'm always somewhere between a medium and a small. Whoa. Okay, it got windy suddenly. Let me get turned around here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. The person that talked about the paddling, he was saying it was upside down. I mean, to me that means like this is wrong. Like this is wrong. It seems like he was saying that it needs to be like that. But then if I'm paddling like that, like the curve of it, you know, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right either if I try it. Let me try it. That didn't. No, I don't think that's good. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I feel like it should be like this, like you scoop it. I could just look it up, I guess. That feels better to me. It feels more positive. It feels grippy. All right, let's get over here to shore. Now what we're coming to actually is like a different park. This is called Marina Park, right here that we're coming to. Then there's the marina, and then to the left of it is Sandpoint Park, which is the one that I usually go to. But they're kind of like the same park. They're almost connected. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna pop into the marina for a minute, just so I can show you. Then we'll pop out and run along the shore back to where we started. It might be a little bit difficult going back because the wind, whoa, is definitely against us. Barking at something. We're right by the water now, as you can see, or by the water, by the shore. I better paddle away before I hit it. There we go. Okay, crossing right behind that boat, Key West brand, 200 horsepower engine. Seems like these boats have more power than they did when I was younger. I used to drive my grandpa's John boat on the west coast of Florida. I remember them having like, you know, 25, 40 horsepower engines. Are they more powerful than they used to be? There's a woman fishing on the left. I think she's stuck on the ground maybe though. Well, this is the marina. Let's get a little bit closer. Look at this yacht here. That's rad. Can you imagine how much that costs? It just looks cool. It looks very new. They got like windows down there and stuff. How cool is that? I'll just paddle in here a little bit. Oh, it's so calm right here. So nice. Wow. So still and calm right here. All right, it's getting it's been 35 minutes. Maybe I should turn around. Family's gonna be getting bored feeding squirrels. All right, we're gonna turn it around right here. I guess I ought to take a drink of this water I bothered to bring. Go around this fisher. I don't want to screw up his fishing game. Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You know what? I'll pull it around here. Thanks, man. Yep, definitely going against the wind. But it's not too rough, really. Cool thing is about the kayak is you can go really close to the water, or excuse the water, to the shore. You go right up to the shore. Oh, it's hard paddling. Let's use that core. It's pretty out right now, though. We're making progress. I'm taking big paddles right now, and I feel like I'm going faster. It's almost like being in a higher gear on your bicycle. Taking big chunks right now. I am using my body, and I feel like we're really moving now. I do feel like it's gonna wear me out though too. Probably it's gonna get my heart rate going. But we're moving quite quickly, especially considering we're going against the wind. Whoa, we're flying now. Imagine if he had the wind with me. Whew, yeah. It's been here for, I don't know, 9 months maybe. Not that long. I remember when it appeared. Originally it was out there a little further, and it was there for a long time. And I think the anchor gave way at some point, and then it came over here and then got stuck, and it's been stuck ever since. Some people took some rocks from the shore and piled them up near it. It looks like they went on board. But unlike the other there was another big boat actually here a while back, and that one was like right up on the rocks, so people were climbing on it and stuff. This one I don't think so many people are doing because it's a little more tricky to get on it. I don't think we can fit right between there, unfortunately, but I'll come up as close as I can. And you can see, you might be able to see, somebody took like a pallet. You can see they took a pallet there and put some stones on it to hop aboard. Yeah, I seen some out there by that restaurant. Oh, there's a manatee? Cool. All right, man. Have fun. There's the anchor right there. Whoops. Yeah, look at all these barnacles and stuff. Trying to get you as close as I can without crashing my own boat into it. Yeah, I see. I think this boat is all like steel, you know? So I'm not sure how easy they're gonna break that up. Old Rosie. As you can see how it's tilted up, it's obviously on the ground. It has, I think it's some kind of working boat. You know, I don't know nothing about boats, but it has these like cranes on the back. There's the sun came out. Hello. Hello. All right, let's get out of here. Whoa, almost back to where we started here. Oh, all right. Two birds watching me here. I guess these are a couple little channel markers for you to bring it in to the ramp we're about to go in. Whoa, good workout. Wow, the wind, here it goes again. It's not that bad really. Nice day out on the water. Okay. Here we are back where we started, and pretty much wrapping it up. 49 minutes, 50 minutes basically. So thanks everybody for watching, and leave any comments, questions. Like it if you like it. Have a good one. Bye.